Guys, so we have made it out of Chattanooga and covering the battles that took place in Chattanooga, as well as the fall of Chattanooga to the Union. We have reached the Battle of Ringgold Gap, which was a battle of Confederates at the command of Major Patrick Cleburne, and for the Union it was Joseph Hooker. This battle took place on November 27th, 1863. It was an intense fighting. It lasted about 5 hours, and that was also when Cleburne received orders to fall back to protect the departing supply lines. Doing that, and with his bravery here in deciding to retreat, he was able to keep his men together to fight another 9 months. So if we walk over here, there's a statue of Cleburne right there. But right here is the Atlanta campaign, which was from May 7th to September 2nd, 1864. So we were right, there's the Tennessee River, there's the Western Atlantic Railroad. Chattanooga is right here, so we were right there. We've already done one of Rocky Face Ridge. Now we're here at Ringgold Gap. This is the Dalton area, Resaca, and Adairsville, as well as Cassville, Allatoona, where it's Allatoona Pass, Big Shanty. Then you have Peachtree Creek, Stone Mountain, and eventually Atlanta, then Jonesboro, and then you have New Hope over on this side, Kennesaw, Dallas, Etowah River, Catoosa River, and from that point, and then you got a little message right here for Ringgold Gap. Here, a federal advance position was maintained during the winter 1863 to 1864. With the main force concentrated at Chattanooga, Sherman moved south through this gap May 7th, 1864 to begin the Atlanta campaign. He captured Atlanta 4 months later, September 2nd, and reached the coast at Savannah December 21st. This movement split the Confederacy in two, destroyed military resources, centers of supply, and hasted the end of the war. So as you guys know, he was able to reach, and then after going to Savannah, he ultimately went up to South Carolina, where Columbia was burned, and then into North Carolina. Right over here, you have another plaque that talks about the Atlanta campaign, and then the Battle of Ringgold Gap, right there, November 27th, 1863. After the Battle of Missionary Ridge, Bragg's Confederate Army retreated in disorder toward Dalton. Brigadier General Patrick R. Cleburne was ordered to take position in the gap, hold back the Federals, and save the trains and artillery from being captured. Exercising his only independent command, Cleburne utilized the terrain and his well-trained troops to hold up Federal pursuit. For 5 precious hours, the trains and artillery were saved. By joint resolution, the Confederate Congress thanked Cleburne for his achievement. So right down the road, actually a couple miles from where we are, there is a stone church that was actually used during the Civil War as a Confederate hospital. So if you guys are ever in Ringgold, they do have a lot of different history with the Civil War. Also in Ringgold, from my Ringgold video, General Grant was here at our visit and stayed in Ringgold, and this was the only city in Georgia that he stayed at. His headquarters in Ringgold was at the Witt House, and I'll make sure I'll drop that information and a picture of the house in my video so you guys can see what it looks like. But with that being said, I love you guys and talk to you guys again soon.